Tracks have just appeared. Let me switch it back to the game. There we go. Right. Right, so we're just south of Carlisle at the moment, 1.6 miles, and we are on our way into Carlisle station, where we'll do our first stop. It does indeed say Class 27, doesn't it? Let me update that. That's better. And background, I should probably have a steam engine background, shouldn't I? Let's have a look. There you go, there's your steam engine background. What are we at? 1.1. Oh, it's going to way too slow here. Speed up. BNSF, would I ever stream free roams? Not really, no. Other than for the purpose of tutorials. Metallica, does Dovetail have a simulator train or plane cockpit in the office to take to shows? I'm going to confusingly say kind of, and leave it at that. Right, that's 20. Coming into Carlisle Platform 1. That's it, coming in now. Just about on time. Be honest, if it's the same Carlisle as other routes. Well, there is only one Carlisle in the UK. So, yes. Not necessarily the same model, but certainly the same physical location. Gordon, where does West Coast Mainline Trent Valley go from on to? To be honest, your best bet for information on that route is going to be on the Thompson website. Because to be honest, if it's not on the Thompson website, I probably can't say anything anyway. So that's what I would recommend you getting your information from. Right. Are you on the car? Careful with the emotes, otherwise Moobot's going to get grumpy. And the next station's in 33 miles. Do we have enough water to get to Dumfries? I should think so. Steam trains, no, this service only goes to Dumfries. So I say it's not particularly long scenario, it's only about 40 minutes, 40. Oh, another one over there. Right, we are on our way. We've got 40. Oops. Bit overzealous there. Let's have a look in the cab, shall we? Alright, see you later, Peter Fantastic. Putting up speed now. Alright, Canada John, thanks for visiting this evening. Starting to get some real speed up now, but it's hurting the boiler. That's why the boiler pressure's going down. We've got safeties blowing off. Got Gretna Junction coming up a little way up here. Pop the cut-off forward and spend some of this boiler on speed rather than throwing it out the top. Odoran, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. We're mixing in the same place, it's just a bit loud here, I think. Oh, no. Oh, I see. How about that? Yeah, that's better. I think I clicked on something when I shouldn't have clicked on it when I was moving the mouse around. Get that boiler pressure back up again. Oh, I think we're crossing the border into Scotland very shortly. Oh, can't hear the AWS out here. Oh, that's going to be interesting if I can't hear the AWS while we're driving. Oh well. Fail. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Taking my bucket and spad to the coast. No, I'm just taking my AWS alarm to the coast. Yeah, we'll have to watch for AWS ramps. I didn't realise this was. I just like I had AWS. Get in the cab to AWS, yeah, then we can't see anything. That's it, we'll have head out view like that. There, that way we can hear a head AWS. That's better. Alright, we've got the curve coming up now, I think. That's the footbridge. Oh, wow. Slowing down quickly. Oh, it got a green light as we approached. This loco is Clan Buchanan. Right. Oh, we're in the 75. It's time to speed up. Right, we're getting there slowly, speeding up to the limit. Robert, how do you find the Steam forum for a flight sim that I created? If you go on to the group discussion tab, on the right hand side about halfway down there's a list of possible discussion topics, and one of them will say FSX. Boiler pressure's coming up again. Oh, LNER and BR. Garrett. See now, a Garrett. I would like to see a Garrett. Whether it's a proper South African one on a South African route, or whether it's the LNER one. Who remembers that South African train simulator? It was a standalone train sim written by one guy, I think as a university project or something. It was very, very good. Right, let's go and get a flyby. $17 miles to go. However, we're now hitting 75, so ease back on the power. French Starling, once you're in a tunnel, once you're in a tunnel, you can open the firebox again, as long as you've got the blower on. It's only going into the tunnel that you have a problem. But that's annoying. There you go, LNER says blower on or regulator open. Basically you need to be creating draft. This is in cab as well, Moggy. In head-out view, you don't hear it either. Shep Onion, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. We're moving. We're moving. Moggy, some locos have it working in the head out, some don't. I think newer ones generally do, but older ones like this is really a little older, and I don't think this one does. So people are commenting that the map's sort of a bit wonky. Remember this this line does still exist, but I guess the way it was built, it's slightly off of the Google Earth. Bing Maps actually in this case. Right, we're going to get back up to 75 in a minute. Right, hey there Luigi. Noily Pratt, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Turn that off. "13 miles to go. Dean, yes, I should be doing some Flight Simulator after this. Stay in the cab. I might go and get a Mr. Freeze after this. Classic, favourite Steam Loco, 9F, A4. Of the big locos anyway, little tank engines, the good old Great Western Pannier tank, and the J94 got a special place in my heart. Dean, where are we going? So for the flight we're going to do next, we are going to do Fringetown. If you're going to go and get me a Mr. Whippy, I will not be saying no. We're going to start at Rochester. We're going to head southeast to Manston Airport, and then we're going to basically go down south to the coast and then follow the coastline west. We've got to have a quick look at Isle of Wight, and then we're going to keep going west until we run out of land, basically, and then we'll land at a place called St. Just. Right, getting well low on that stuff now. Let's get that filled up. Well, I tell you what, Moggy, an our white lemonade lolly, that sounds just the ticket right now. Oh my word. Robert MK, so I'm going to be flying a Piper Seneca, which is a smallish twin prop. So a B58, Beech B58, which is one of the default ones, that's similar. Oh, speeding. The King Air is probably a little bit on the fast side. Yeah, Cessna 208, that will probably keep up. Oh man, do you think an F-16 will keep up? It'll keep up. Problem is we won't be able to keep up with it. Dean, yes, FSX comes with, I think, 28,000 airports. Oops. Moggy's gonna fly Concorde. Seven miles to go. One of the problems I've found with FSX and some third-party content you can get for it, like a couple of PMDG ones, is that it's very inefficient on multiplayer. So we're going to have to see how we go. What happens is it can use sort of 20 times more bandwidth than a normal aircraft. Glad I'm not doing any more train sim tonight because I'm actually really tired, and flight sim should be just the ticket for chilling out. will I be driving another American loco Monday? Oh dear. Just a pigeon. It's not down to extra animations as necessarily. It's down to if the train has the way it's built internally is if it updates various what they call variables, and those variables are set to be shared, then all those updates get spammed up to the server. So it means that when you make an aircraft for flight sim, you need to think about multiplayer and only update variables at an appropriate amount rather than updating them as often as you can. Four miles to go, not far now. Dean, yes, it's Flight Sim Steam Edition. How we doing? Oh, that's why we're slowing down. The brake has crept on. Wondering why it was slowing down. Thought, well, we're not going uphill. Moggy, I've been thinking about doing exactly that. Not tonight, but Joe, if you go into the TeamSpeak program, in the top left corner there is a file or connect or something. Connections, and then hit connect, and then type in the IP address. Kind of left that a bit too late, was too busy messing about with TeamSpeak. Well, it wasn't too terrible. Dave, yeah, there's we've got our own TeamSpeak server and we've got our own flight sim. Details are on the Steam group. Oh, we're already down. PC Fantastic is every FSX every week now. I think we're going to sort of start off with that and see how we get on. Everyone seemed to be looking forward to the next one. Will a DH2 amphibian be fast enough? I don't know. What cruising speed has that got? I mean, the Seneca's about 160, 170 knots. I can show you the train now that we're not driving anymore, or we're not going to get alarms, because I do need to think about stopping, I guess. Running a bit late thanks to 2 AWS stops. Never mind. We got here. Almost in one piece. Nolly Pratt, which software are you using for your rail driver? I'm not using the official software. This is software I've written myself. It also does all of the gauges and things up here. But the official rail driver software is available now. It works a lot better than it used to, and there's a patch coming for the game, and one of the things in there will make it work even better. So to join the FSX, just go into the multiplayer of FSX Steam Edition and look for Train Sim Live, and then join it. That basically is it. Good evening, JJ. Right, I was very late at that scenario, which is why it says I didn't complete it. Never mind. Right, that was a thoroughly good scenario. That was Passenger Express over Carlisle to Dumfries with the 6MT by Todd Burke. He's actually done a similar scenario with a range of different locos, which is quite interesting. So that was the version with the 6MT, because someone messaged me saying spending not enough time with the with something like the 6MT, because we have only run it once in the past, I think. So. Right, so now I'm going to put it back to changing route for a minute. I'm going to stretch my legs and get Flight Sim fired up. So the audio is going to vanish. Ross Chris, we are going to start at EGTO, Echo Golf Tango Oscar, which is Rochester Airport in Kent.